Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Proverbs series. This morning, we're looking at Proverbs chapter 19. So grab your Bibles. Let's get ready to jump into that. Hey, let me know how your week's been so far. I know it's only Tuesday, but I would love to hear about just how things are going in your world. If there's anything that you need prayer for, would love to hear about that as well. And we've got kind of a long chapter this morning, so we're just going to kind of just jump right into it. And it reads, on life and conduct. And this is Proverbs chapter 19. Better is a poor man who walks in his integrity than a rich man who is twisted in his speech and is a short-sighted fool. Also, it is not good for a person to be without knowledge. And he who hurries with his feet, acting impulsively and proceeding without caution or analyzing the consequences, sins. The foolishness of a man undermines his way, ruining whatever he undertakes. Then his heart is resentful and rages against the Lord. For being a fool, he blames the Lord instead of himself. Wealth makes many friends, but a poor man is separated from his friend. A false witness will not go unpunished, and he who breathes out lies will not escape. Many will seek the favor of a generous, noble man, and everyone is a friend to him who gives gifts. All the brothers of a poor man hate him. How much more do his friends abandon him? He pursues them with words, but they are gone. He who gains wisdom and good sense loves his own soul. He who keeps understanding will find good and prosper. A false witness will not go unpunished, and he who breathes lies will perish. Luxury is not fitting for a fool, much less for a slave to rule over princes. Good sense and discretion make a man slower to anger, and it is his honor and glory to overlook a transgression or offense without seeking revenge and harboring resentment. The king's wrath terrifies like the roaring of a lion, but favor is as refreshing and nourishing as the dew on the grass. A foolish son is destruction to his father, and the contentions of a quarrelsome wife are like constant dripping of water. House and wealth are the inheritance from fathers, but a wise, understanding, and sensible wife is a gift and a blessing from the Lord. Laziness casts one into the deep sleep, unmindful of lost opportunity, and the idle person will suffer hunger. He who keeps and obeys the commandment of the Lord keeps his own life, but he who is careless of his ways and conduct will die. He who is gracious and lends a hand to the poor lends to the Lord, and the Lord will repay him for his good deed. Discipline and teach your son while there is hope, and do not judge your anger or resentment by imposing inappropriate punishment, nor desire his destruction. A man of great anger will bear the penalty for his quick temper and lack of self-control. For if you rescue him and do not let him learn from the consequences of his action, you will only have to rescue him over and over again. Listen to counsel and receive instruction and accept correction, that you may be wise in the time to come. Many plans are in a man's mind, but it is the Lord's purpose for him that will stand. That which is desirable in a man is his loyalty and unfailing love. But it is better to be poor be a poor man than a wealthy liar. The fear of the Lord leads to life, so that one may sleep satisfied, untouched by evil. The lazy man buries his hand in the food dish, but will not even bring it to his mouth again. Strike a scoffer for refusing to learn, and the naive may be warned and become prudent. Reprimand one who has understanding and a teachable spirit, and he will gain knowledge and insight. He who assaults his father and chases away his mother is a son who brings shame and disgrace. Cease listening, my son, to instructions and discipline, and you will stray from the words of knowledge. A wicked and worthless witness, say that 3 times. A wicked and worthless witness mocks justice, and the mouth of the wicked spreads inequality. Judgments are prepared for scoffers, and beatings for the backs of thick-headed fools. And that is Proverbs 19. Let me know in the comments what any verses that stick out to you. I highlighted one back here somewhere. Let's see if I can find it again. So verse 19 sticks out, and the part that stuck out to me was the second part of that verse. For if you rescue him and do not let him learn from the consequences of his actions, you will have to rescue him over and over again. And I know that I've gone through things where people have, I know they feel like they have rescued me from over and over and over again. And I try to be cognizant and aware of that anymore, and try to listen and change my ways. And I know that I've tried to help people through situations in their lives, and you help them through one time, and then you try to give them advice, give them wisdom, sit them down, and whatever to help them through it. And then you don't hear from them for a month, 2 months, 3 months, and the next thing you know, they're back to doing the same thing that you just helped them out of again. And so that verse stuck out to me today. But let me know what you guys, if there's any verses that stick out to you guys. And just praying you guys have an amazing, amazing day today, and that God blesses you and God blesses every step that you will take today. So love you guys, and we'll see you tonight for our Psalm series. God bless.